Yesterday, Donald Trump attended a closed-door luncheon with Republican lawmakers who were wanting to discuss disaster relief packages for southern states that had been hit by hurricanes this past year. And as part of the meeting, Donald Trump decided, kind of out of nowhere, to say that Puerto Rico has received too much federal aid after being devastated by hurricanes in 2017. Too much aid. God, they've just gotten too much help, according to Donald Trump, who has basically completely ignored the island since he was throwing paper towels at people down there. The only time he pays attention is when he wants to get on Twitter and insult the leadership down there. Other than that, this man has shown no care or concern whatsoever for the people of Puerto Rico, some of whom went well over a year without electricity because they simply couldn't get the funds to rebuild the infrastructure. Roughly 3,000 people died in Puerto Rico from Hurricane Maria. 3,000. We're talking about the equivalent of a 9/11 attack on a U.S. territory. These people are U.S. citizens. And Trump's now telling us they got too much money. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if he went down there, if he knows how to get there. Remember, it's an island surrounded by big water, is what he called it. If he asked them for the money back, like, hey, you're going to have to start repaying this. And as for the southern states needing more aid, I totally understand that. You know, I live down here in Florida. I drove through the areas that were devastated by Hurricane Michael, but the state has received a few $100 million for hurricane relief. Georgia, I believe, has received upwards of $100 million. That's probably not enough money, and they do need more. I do support these aid packages. But to sit here and act like Puerto Rico, a U.S. territory filled with U.S. citizens, is not as important is absolutely disgusting. And the reason Trump is acting this way is because he knows that if he comes down and sends aid to Florida and Georgia and the Carolinas, those people are going to vote for him. He knows that no matter what he does down there in Puerto Rico, they're not going to support him, so why even bother? Well, guess what, Mr. Trump? This is something you haven't seemed to grasp since you came into office, and that is that you're the president of everybody, even those who didn't vote for you, even those who don't like you. And it is your responsibility to take care of everyone. And if you're not up for that, if you're going to use your office to simply extract your retribution on people who didn't vote for you or people who don't like you, then you need to step away from this office immediately and let a serious grown-up who's not going to hold grudges against people who went through a catastrophe. You're not that guy. And it is beyond time for you to step away so that this country can finally deal with the problems that you have been ignoring since the day you were sworn in. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.